Alright, I'm here with Sunday for October 23rd, 2022. Looks like we're the first on this account to get to it. Let's get started. The title of the puzzle is To Be Continued. Okay. Let's see. Instrument for Arachne in mythology. I think she was a weaver, so she probably used a loom. Like Superman, but not Spider-Man. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try some of the downs. Hold the rocks at a bar means no ice. Blows one's horn, toots, I guess. Captcha confirmation. I'm not a robot. Shops. That's interesting. Symbol of bravery is a lion. I'll allow it. It's because shops is anti? I don't understand why. Armed force at sea is an octopus. A white terrier is probably a Westie. Rice dish. Pilaf? Pilaf? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure it's a dish made with rice. Al's Toy Barn is in Toy Story. Adds to a playlist, for example, is cues. Sites in a funeral home. Peddling. If it starts with a Q, it's probably got a U next. Sites in a funeral home must be urns. I in the Aeneid. That's interesting. Natural instincts, urges. Oh, I see. Latin for I is ego. Ego. Let's see. Nephew of Abel is Enoch. Enoch. Partitioned. Probably sectioned. Peddling. I don't understand. Person of the Year magazine. Time has a Person of the Year. Get off my case when said 3 times. Nag, nag, nag. I in the Iliad. Again. Interesting. A different sense. Sound of sheer terror. Is it ma, like a scared sheep? I don't love it, but it's something. Maybe this Chiwere speaking tribe is the Oto, just a guess. Just because they show up in crossword puzzles a lot. Word on the street, perhaps, is probably some kind of slang. One-eyed war god is Odin, I guess. I don't know if he is really a war god, but African animal that may be spotted or striped. So tiger fits, and tigers are striped. I don't know if tigers are in Africa, though. I think they're just in different parts of Asia. A ray gun zaps aliens. Wolf to a shepherd. It's like a pest. A penny saved is a penny earned. And others are adages. Kitchen might have a good one. I don't know. You'll have to pull some strings to play this. I think this could be like a lyre or some other stringed instrument. Low-scoring Yahtzee category is the ones. It's a long story is a saga. Fourth man to walk on the moon. That's interesting. I could do 3, but I don't think I know number 4. Standoffish is aloof. Aloof. Waste. The A in AD is Anno. Anno Domini. Gain exclusive control, business-wise. Mad figure of fiction. That could be a lot of things, I think. Let's see. Just jump around. Downsides are cons. Epoch when the Mediterranean Sea nearly dried up. Is that the Bronze Age? No, it was the end of the Bronze Age. It was early Iron Age, Iron Age 1. Uh-oh. So sections could be wrong. Whiz. So the ED of section is probably still right. Oh, because I want to say like Ace here, which would make Iron Age wrong. But I do think it's the late Bronze Age or the early Iron Age. Of course, that might not be what an epoch is. Maybe an age and an epoch are different things. Yeah, Iron Age, it doesn't look good with the acrosses, but I think it's right. No, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of like the Bronze Age collapse. And the Mediterranean Sea drying up is just a completely different disaster that happened much sooner. That's plausible to me. It even could be... No, Stone Age doesn't fit. Because disposal... I almost want to say at hand. Like hand, like if you have something at your disposal, you have it at hand. So for peddling, like the only word I can think of that fits is quest. But it doesn't make sense to me. It also doesn't look good with the down. Product launches made during... Oh, so it does look good with the down. Because you launch t-shirts out of t-shirt cannons. Let's put sections back in. Historic. I in the Iliad is the Greek letter iota. Oh, right. This was the Aeneid, and this is the Iliad. So it's written in Greek, and I is iota. Historic. I'm running the alphabet. And it doesn't look right, unfortunately. Let's put ace in here. More wary is cagier. Disposal. Adverb repeated in the Star Wars prologue. Far. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I think FEMA is a disaster response. I'm not certain. ETA is found in timetable. Let's see. So this probably starts with a P. EPS ratio, so the P is probably per. Could this be Alan something? I should know the lower backbones. Waist. It seems like something's wrong, but I don't know. Okay, so it has to do with the gimmick. So the gimmick is to be continued. That's the title. So this clue for shops starts with anti, but it doesn't finish there. I think it has something. So if you see, there's anti here, and there's QUE, so it's antique or antiques. It could even be like antique store. It might continue across the entire front, like across the entire top row. And similarly here, waste is garbage. So it starts with garb, which is a real word but unrelated, and then it goes on to here for garbage. So shops peddling collectibles are antique stores. So the clue is split across 3 sections, and the answer is split across 3 sections. So this is waste disposal locations. So this would be garbage dumps. That's tricky. It's not obvious to me where, like how. I think you just have to notice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here in the middle, there's read here to understand 23 answers that don't seem to match their clues. So this is also an example of the gimmick. We'll have to see what it means, but yeah, okay, so that is the gimmick, and we'll just have to spot it eventually. Stellar is rad. They can help you get out of jams. Real is sincere. Word on the street, perhaps. Oh, taxi. It's not slang. It's just calling for a taxi if you're on the street. Exit somethings can help you get out of jams. Exit plans. Exit something. So TC normally looks bad, but this is probably the name of a company, so it's not that bad. A hyena can be spotted or striped, I guess. Having over-exercised would make you achy. Superman is caped, but Spider-Man is not. The Olympic ceremony, the Olympic cauldron is lit at the opening ceremony. The kitchen might have a good aroma, and a wolf is a menace to a shepherd. Upset, or the noun upset. Again, I should know, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's another historic hockey upset. Is the miracle on ice. Let's see. Like difficult water for boating is choppy. Pull some strings to play. I don't know why I kept the E in because it's a harp. So it is a stringed instrument, just a different one. Hop along, maybe, is go lightly. Bop along. I'll leave it out. We'll come back to it. Because I think they help you get out of traffic jams, exit lanes. No UN members have names starting with W. I think Messi is from Argentina. Promotion overkill is hype. Capital on the Arabian Peninsula. Well, Riyadh. That doesn't work with opening ceremony. Thor is Norse. Okay, it also doesn't work with Norse. A charismatic person has one. An aura, maybe? Could this be Muscat? Things believers believe are creeds. Barbecue-flavored fast food sandwiches are McRibs. Nursing bra or training bra. Totals. Adds up. Adds something. Letters near a conveyor belt, TSA. I don't know what RDA means, but hopefully it's right. Don Imus, I guess, is a radio host. Totals. Adds up to. Generator. Come back to it. Let's see. Al dente is how you can make pasta. I think rayon is a synthetic fiber. In the public eye is seen. Generator. Rope, dope, hope, mope, cope, lope. I don't know. It doesn't. Oh, of course. It's the last. Yep, it's the last of one of the gimmicks. So, dazzling pattern generator is a kaleidoscope. How Usher wants to take it. Could be nice something. And of course, yeah, the of course is meaningless because it's part of the thing. Device providing oversight. I don't know. Let's see. Read or red. Oh, read here too. Okay, right, that's the gimmick, right. Gain exclusive control business-wise is corner the market. The Mad Hatter. The 76ers, are they Philadelphia? Like some care services are in-home. Alan Bean, Alan Sean, I don't know. We'll get it from across eventually. Pop-up generator is adware. Racket is a din. And I guess it's the Miocene. Epoch. Doesn't sound familiar, but scene is a good suffix to pull out for that kind of thing. Female nature deities are nymphs. I Spy is similar to Where's Waldo. How perjurers might be caught. They're caught in a lie. Gets a move on. Hustles. Read here. Between the lines. Calvin and Hobbes are pals, I guess. Head in slang. I don't know. Makes beloved endears. I guess your head is, I guess could be your knob. It's Bloody Mary. It's the down. That's not how I've heard it used. Purplish blue is iris. Thief's Hall. Xmas for Justin Trudeau. Was he born on Christmas? Could it be his birthday? Country with more than 100 active volcanoes. Indonesia. Kia Sonata is the Korean minivan, perhaps. Arctic coats are parkas. Thieves Hall, take. Mesa is east of Phoenix. 600 is the max for the SAT. Not when I took it, but before I took it and also after I took it. Tip Top, Acme. Website overseers are admins. Tarnish, Mar. Crossed out. So if Sonata's wrong, then this is probably X'd. Verizon is a tele something. Brain cases. Skulls, right? Headset is a totem, like a totem pole, probably. Maybe. It doesn't look great with the across. Finalized as a contract, inked. She might cry, uncle is your niece. Brain cases are crania. Classes. Oh, of course. Classes for actors. Are drama lessons. It's that gimmick again. Didn't make public is sat on. Eco mode makes sense. Idyllic spot is Eden. Kia sedans. That doesn't make sense really. The last O in YOLO is once. You only live once. Verizon is a telecom. Is it Kia sedans? But that's not a model of minivan. Home. I don't know. Number listed on the inside of car doors is the PSI for your tires. D-worthy is poor. Hardly genteel is boorish. Apt rhyme for... Oops, my microphone went for a second. Usher wants to take it nice and slow, maybe? Tape player of a sort. Don't really know. Safe harbor. It's a cove. Stocking stuffers are feet. Home. I don't know. Let me repeat. I said Dunderhead is an ass. Decorating. Italian automaker. I don't know that much about cars. Sweetie Pie Hun? Could be an O or a U there. Get over it. A hurdle. Something you'd want to get over. Get off birth control. Undock. Like a boat. Device providing oversight is a drone, which presumably is above you and has a camera. Put cargo on. Load. Unwritten is oral. And a guru, wise person. Red or white wood. I think load is wrong. And I think cedar can be white or red. Prepare to pray is melt. Guru. Something's not right there. Put cargo in is laid, I think. Catherine O'Hara. Oh. Of course. Home decorating guru. It's one last gimmick clue. Is the person Martha Stewart. Tape player is a VCR. Italian automaker, is that Fiat? Revitalizes freshen. So unfortunately we have some letters that I'm not certain on. I think hop along makes sense. It's just that I don't like the looks of TCHY. I think cove makes more sense than cave. And then, okay, so it's not Fiat. It's not something. I like Fiat. Something's wrong. If we try cave, no. And what else would it be? So, not A, B. Okay, bop along. Okay. I don't know if bop along versus hop along was really deducible without running the alphabet. 25 minutes. Honestly, my calibration for what's a good time and what's a bad time isn't that good on Sundays. Because they're not that hard, but they're also really big. So, yeah, okay, so, but I'm okay with 25 minutes on that one. We took it nice and slow. I liked the gimmick. It got me a couple times. I knew there was something going on right away. I just didn't understand what it was until, well, I mean, I mentioned it aloud. I explained my reasoning aloud at the time, but it still got me even after I understood what was going on. It got me a couple times. That was a pretty good puzzle. In addition to the gimmick being decent, there was nothing crazy. I don't like bop along for the reason that I explained. But it's not terrible. I mean, at least it's a word. And the rest was good, you know. The Miocene epoch. That's a fun little trivia fact. That this happened. I think that's cool, and it's cool to see it in the puzzle. Interesting. They don't have a lot of like the really long ones. I mean, I'm not a robot. I like that clue is in there. That clue and answer. It's kind of amusing to me. But it's also one of the longer answers here. I guess nice and slow is in there too. Corner of the market. Okay, there's a couple. Yeah, opening ceremony. Okay, I take it back. There's some nice ones to get in there and work around. But for the most part, there are a bunch of smaller ones. But actually, normally one of the reasons I don't like that, in addition to it being, you know, maybe a little less satisfying, is that a lot of the time it leads to, I don't want to say laziness, but it seems like it's hard to consistently have like acceptable or good clues when you have smaller words because you just have to clue so many more clues. And you just have to cram them together, and there's only so many combinations of letters that work. So you end up with a lot more crosswordese and stuff that's like clearly forced. But that wasn't the case here. There were a bunch of smaller clues, and basically none of them were bad. Some of them were pretty decent. I would say the biggest stretch is probably knob, and then again bop along. And the closest to crosswordese is TCBY, which is, you know, the name of a company that you know or you don't. But if that's the worst, that's honestly not bad. I really liked also in the gimmick, they might have been able to get away with just having gibberish that was spread across a couple of things, but I like the extra touch that they're all actually words on their own, even if they don't have anything to do with the clues. Yeah, that's that. Good puzzle, 25 minutes. I'm perfectly happy with that time. That's it for today.